G'day guys. I'll just give it a minute and see if anyone comes on. Oh. Hey Angie. See if I can get... Hey Angel. Hope you're both well. Hello Kate. Hey Sarah. I'm well, thank you Angel. Hi Heather. Hey Cheyenne. Wow. Got a few on, that's good. Let's give it another minute and we'll make a start. We're going to be talking about a grief pouch today. And I'll make one and show you what I put in it. Hey Hayley. Oh, sorry, I'm refined to the coffee table at the moment and I've got everything spread out only because there's two dirty big fucking spiders in my bedroom and I'm not going in there till my hubby gets home. And they're sitting right above my bed where I lay and sit, so not doing it today. So we're out here and yeah, it's a bit cramped, but never mind, we'll get there. Alright, so I might make a start. So we're going to be making a grief pouch today. And I just wanted to talk a little bit about what grief is. And so according to the Wikipedia, grief is the response to loss, particularly to the loss of someone or something, some living thing that has died. Grief is part of the letting go process when you're dealing with loss, and everyone goes through it at some stage in their life. It can be caused by many things in our life, and it can be on many different levels as well. And it can be, you know, a death of a loved one, to you know, like a friend. I've lost the plot now. Even like community, you can grieve for community, like you know, missing child, or even as like a tree that it gets chopped down in the community that's really old. So it varies from person to person, and it can affect everyone. And there are stages of grief that we go through. Now, when I was doing all my research for this, some say there are 5 stages of grief, and some say there are 7, some say there are even more. I particularly like the 7 stages. They are so I'll just go through the 7 stages quickly. They are shock, denial, anger, bargaining, depression, testing, and acceptance. And I'm not going to go into them in depth, but there is a lot of information on the stages of grief. If you want to do your research on them, there's a lot of information out there. And those stages we slip in and out of at different times. They're not... it's not a linear pattern. You don't go through each stage, you know. One at a time, you can cross into, you know, denial and anger. It can be in 2 stages, 3 even. You could be going through all of them at once. It just depends how I guess hard that grief has hit you. there any questions so far while I move down a bit? All right. I was going to look at some herbs to put in our grief pouch. Now, I've got 2 grief pouches, and you can choose what I like. These ones. These are actually ones that I got crystals in that I bought. So, and they're material. They're not. They don't have holes or anything in them. And I like that idea because as you're putting your herbs and things in, they get crushed, and sometimes they can slip through the. I haven't got any on me. The little bags that you can use. Hey, Lindsay. Yeah. Well, pink for the heart and blue for healing. So you can, or you could use a black. I mean, you can use whatever colour you want. It has to resonate with you anyway, after all. But I'm actually going to use the blue one for healing. Because healing is a big part of grief. So, some of the herbs, and I've only got, I'm pretty sure I've only got 4 herbs, and they're very common. 1, 2, 3, 4, I've got 5 herbs, sorry. So I've got, 5 herbs, and they're very common herbs. You can, again, do your own research and find some different herbs that might suit you if these ones you don't like. But I chose these ones mainly because they're easy to get and they're potent in what they do. So let's have a look at them. And now I've cleansed my bags with some incense that I made. I don't think you can see that. This one's got it's got most of the herbs that we'll be using in it. So it's got rosemary, sage, thyme. It's got some lemon balm, but it also has juniper and chamomile in it too for healing. So I've cleansed my bag, and I've also cleansed my crystals as well that I'm going to add to it, and we'll talk about them after. So first one is rose. Rose has been used for comfort and to calm the heart for a long, long, long time. I've just got little rose buds. Again, and there's my hair caught in it. Sorry. Choose the colour that resonates you. Pink for the heart is a good one. White is also good. Yellow. I mean, you can use whatever colour rose you want. I've got a mixture of pink, yellow, and red. And I'm going to put those ones into my pouch. Rose is gentle antidepressant, and sedative properties can help uplift the emotions while also providing that sense of ease for you. It helps to support the nervous system, cooling that heat of anger that you go through. So you can add the roses to your pouch. The next one that I have is, roses are gorgeous. My mum has lots of roses around her village that she lives in, so I often go down with my scissors and clip some of the buds. They're all used to me down there. So rosemary is the next one. And rosemary is a plant tied to remembrance. And it reminds us to hold the memory in our heart of what we've lost, but also to live in the present and to look to the future. So rosemary's a good one to have around. Yes. Yeah, it has antidepressant properties. So, yeah, it is a good one to have around. So rosemary, I'm going to add some of the rosemary in there to hold the memory, but to also allow me to live in the present and look into the future. Add my rosemary. God, I've got it everywhere. All right. So are there any questions so far? Hey, Jennifer. Hey, Chantel. Oh, sorry, I've got rosemary. Made my nose itchy. The next one is sage, and I've got some dry sage that I'll collect. Oh, shit. That I got from my plants last year. But I'm actually going to put, when I find it all, I'm going to put some fresh sage leaves in today. I love the smell of sage. And they'll dry in the pouch. So sage is a plant with enormous spiritual power. And in the grieving process, you can use it to help with the grounding. So grounding yourself, keeping yourself grounded, as well as clearing and cleansing any of those negative feelings and things out of your body. So I've got quite a few sage leaves there, and I'm going to add them in for grounding, clearing and cleansing. Let's add them in. And the next one is thyme. Hey Giselle, no, you didn't. You haven't missed it all. I've just gone through 3 of the herbs that we'll be using so far, and they are, oh God, I've forgotten. Rosemary, roses, and sage so far. Okay, and then the next one is thyme. And I've got my thyme here. And I'm going to add my thyme. Thyme helps us to hold space for our grief, but it reminds us to make time for our grief and to work through our feelings and come to a place of acceptance. So it's a really good herb for acceptance. So I'm going to add my thyme for acceptance. If I can get it in there. Jesus, such a klutz. Okay, any questions so far? Is there a certain number of the leaves? No, you can put as many in as you want. They kind of did look like bay leaves, didn't they? They're really big. It's summer over here in Australia, and so my herbs are booming. Yeah, they are quite big. Oh, they smell divine. So no, put as many or as little in as you want. It's up to you. Remember, it's your pouch, it's your grieving process, so it's what resonates the best with you. Yes. Herbs are great, Katie, aren't they? Oh, it smells so nice already. I've also got some sage flowers that I'm going to put in there as well. So I'm going to add them in. And the last herb that I have... Hello, Kathy. How are you? Yeah, they did look a bit like bay leaves, the sage, but they're definitely sage. Thank you, Hayley. Yeah, they are gorgeous sage flowers. Can you see them? They are very pretty. And they burn lovely too if you're making your own sage bundles, and you can get them from your crop. They're really nice, wound into your bundle as well. All right, so the last herb I have is lemon balm. And I just picked some fresh. And I'm going to put some fresh into my pouch instead of the dried. John Evelyn wrote in the 17th century that lemon balm comforts the heart and drives away melancholy and sadness. Now, that was in the 17th century, so that's what we're going to add our lemon balm for, is to drive away any of that melancholy that we might feel and the sadness that we feel. I'm just going to put a few, just putting that many in. And again, it's up to you how much you add into your pouch. You want it to make it for you. So, and this is looking quite, I don't think you can see that, but it's quite hefty. I do like to add a few in. All right, so lemon balm is also a really good one to, while you're making this, now I've got mine in here, to make a lemon balm tea, and I just added some of the fresh leaves that I picked in my cup and of hot water, and just letting them steep in there. I'll just leave them in there. So they're in here, but you can't see it at the moment. So yeah, you could make yourself a lemon balm tea if you're really feeling that sadness hitting you, and that will help to get that out of your body. So yeah, you could make the tea while you're actually making your pouch as well, to get into the moment. You could also just make it and drink it whenever that feeling overcomes you. And it tastes beautiful. Any questions so far? It is summer in Australia, Kathy. Thus I'm in a singlet top, yeah. It's not very bloody warm, but we've had crap weather. I'm not happy. We haven't had a day over 32 degrees yet, which I have no idea what that is in Fahrenheit, but I hate the cold too. I'm definitely coming in summer. I am definitely coming in summer. As much as I'd love to see snow, no thank you. I'll go to Sydney for that if I need to. All right, so let's go through a few of the crystals that we could use to add to our grief pouch. I've got a few here. I've got more crystals than I have herbs. Surprise, surprise. Oh my God, I could not live anywhere where there's snow. I wouldn't cope. Bad enough and just cold days in our winter. I hate it. Could not cope. (81 degrees Fahrenheit). I wonder what that is in Celsius. Wow. I love the heat. I miss our 40-degree days. I really do. We haven't had any really hot summers for the last 3 years. So 41. Wow. Yeah, no, too cold for me. Okay, so some crystals that you can add. The first one is rose quartz. Now, say you can add them, but you can also have them placed around your house as well. You can wear them as jewellery. Okay, so I don't have a chain for that one yet. I actually just got that one. I do like it, but a big dragon's claw. I've never been a rose quartz fan. Probably because of all that self-love and stuff that I never really coped well with. But I've got a few pieces lately and I'm quite enjoying the energy. 1 degree is 18 degrees Celsius. Oh my God. And see, 18 degrees is too freaking cold for me. So, oh, freaking hell. That's terrible. Oh, that's good to know, Cheyenne. So she resonates well with rose quartz, Freya. I haven't worked a lot with Freya, I have to admit. I'd like to start, but so. All right, so rose quartz for self-compassion. It's one of the gentlest heart chakra healers that you could hope for, and it's very reassuring stone to carry as you move through those stages of your grief. And it can be particularly helpful during the bargaining stage when all those feelings of guilt and self-blame can flood through your soul. So, and I only have that, oh God, I've lost it. I only have that ball and the pendant, so I'm not putting rose quartz into my pouch, but I'm gonna, this one sits in my bedroom. So that's where I'll put that one. Yeah, and you don't have to just, I mean, you add whatever crystals that I go through or that you find into your pouch. But these crystals that you can also have around your house, carry on you, either in jewellery or in your pockets, in your bra, wherever. Yes, I have been doing a little bit of research on Freya, Kathy, but I'm just not ready to. I want to do some more research and yeah, and become familiar with her, get to know her. So, but I'll get there. I'm just a bit slow. All right. So rose quartz. Let's go to the next one. Rhodonite. Where's my rhodonite? I only got a little piece of rhodonite. And I am going to put that one into my pouch. Okay, so that's my rhodonite. For gentle acceptance, rhodonite, it can help you internalize shock and panic, and it also aids in helping to heal old wounds as well. It helps you to let go of the emotions that no longer serve you and to move to a place of that gentle acceptance. Okay, so I'm placing my rhodonite into my pouch for acceptance. Moonstone is the next one that I have. Moonstone is good for coping with cycles of change. And you'll go through those cycles of grief, which is a change as well. So, hey Rachel. Kathy carries her crystals in her bra. I sometimes do, but I tend to add some in. I tend to carry them in my pockets mostly. Bra if I don't have pockets. But sometimes I carry that many. I can't fit them in my bra. So, all right. So, the next one is Moonstone, and I only have my Moonstone ring. I couldn't find my other pieces of Moonstone. I think I've given them all to my daughter. I'm really not sure. But yeah, so Moonstone is, like I said, for coping with cycles of change. It's good for all cycles of grief, but it's especially helpful at guiding you through the numbness that comes with depression, and also to help to temper all those surges of anger that you'll feel throughout that process or grief process. So, Cheyenne, stick with me. Sweet, you'll learn. I love crystals. They're my my passion, I guess. Hello, Ryan. Like to hear the birds. I just heard a big crow then, so. And that tweeting that you can hear, that's my lorikeet. So he wants to come out, but he's not yet. Okay, so moonstone. Like I said, I've only got the ring, so I'm wearing it. I'm not adding it to my pouch. Hey, Gina, that's all good. I've added the herbs to the pouch, so if you're interested in what I've said so far, you might need to go back a bit and watch later. But otherwise, we're just going through some of the crystals. The next one is pyrite. And there's some pyrite there. And I'm going to put this one into my pouch, my pyrite. This one's good for adrenal burnout protection. It also absorbs excess energy and can connect you with your can connect with your solar plexus to bring balance and respite, which leads to emotional healing as well. So I'm going to add my pyrite to bring some balance. The next one is amethyst. So for a natural tranquilizer, amethyst. And I've got a few pieces here. I'm not actually putting amethyst in to my pouch, but I've got this lovely piece that my daughter gave me. It's a amethyst slab and it's got a dolphin on it. That sits near my bed, so to help me sleep. So it's a very good stone for helping just sleep, amethyst. It's an all emotional comfort, especially when the feelings are too big to bear, when you just can't cope with all those feelings. It quietens anger, it ebbs away rage, takes the edge off anxiety, and it can help you sleep at night, like I said. So it's a good stone to, if you're not going to add it to your pouch, to have around, either carry it in your pocket or add a piece near your bed or under your pillow or in your bedroom somewhere. Any questions so far? Cool, Gina, no worries. Kathy, when I feel it's served its purpose, I would pull it apart, take the crystals out and cleanse them. Either in salt water, if they're okay to put in water, or smoke cleanse them out in the sun or the moon. Be careful with the amethyst in the sun, it does fade if you leave it out there for too long. And the herbs, I would either bury or burn them in my cauldron. Did that answer your question, I hope? And if you feel that the crystals have served their purpose as well, you could also bury them somewhere. Probably not too close to your house, because if you feel they've served their purpose, then they've taken all that energy out of you that needed to be taken out, and they've sort of served their purpose. So you could bury them somewhere probably out of your property, or throw them into a creek or a river, dispose of them that way. Did that answer your question? I hope so. Okay, so another one that I have is smoky quartz, and I don't have a small piece I only got big chunks, and towers, so. So smoky quartz is for staying grounded. It's keeping you grounded. And this quartz can be an anchor and help you process your feelings as well. So smoky quartz is also a good depression aid, and it helps to shift that negative energy into a positive energy. Okay, so smoky quartz would be a good one to add to your pouch as well. Any questions so far? Oh, thanks, Gina. Yeah, I've put a couple into the creek and river down in the forest that I go to, just because they've served their purpose, or they've cracked. And I actually added a piece of rose quartz the other when I went out there last time, because it was instead of having that beautiful pink colour, it was white, and it looked like quartz. I'd sucked all the pinkness out of it. So that went in the river too. Yeah, that's a good idea. You can also use the chips as well. I didn't think of that. I've got a stack of them down in my workroom, but I got the bigger ones so that you could see what I was talking about. But yeah, definitely you could add the crystal chips and then, yeah, dispose of them, like I said. Yes, Gina, if I'm going to reuse them, I'll definitely cleanse them, smoke cleanse them, or... I don't tend to bury them a lot, unless I don't want them back, because I can never find them once I've buried them. Even in bloody pots, I don't know where they go. I have no idea. Yeah, and definitely, I mean, you could bury your bag as well, or you could, because it's a material. You could even dispose of it in the garbage. But the herbs, I'd probably, either burn them and let them be carried off in the wind, or you could bury them as well. You could even put them in the river with your crystals. Don't put the pouch in there, but... Well, that's a good idea, Kathy, burying them with the broken ones in the garden. Yeah, definitely. They would serve a purpose for your flowers too, but most of them. That's a great idea. What type of pouches can you use? You can use any pouch you want. It's up to you. It's your choice. I like these solid ones because the herbs will get crushed, and I do carry them around in my pocket a lot. So the flimsy ones. I'll see if I've got one. Hold on. No, I don't have the other ones, but the other ones that you get, the clear sheer ones that you get, I don't tend to use them a hell of a lot for pouches when I'm using herbs, because as I said, I carry them around and they get crushed, and they tend to stay in here, and you can seal it up and tie it as well, which we'll do at the end. And now my computer's died. So, smoky quartz we just talked about. The other one, another one is that I have. Oh, sorry. Definitely, and you go with what feels comfortable with you and in your culture. Definitely, you could use animal skin for the pouches as well. Definitely. Look, you could even make your own pouch as well. I can't sew for jack shit, so there's no chance of that. But you don't even have to sew it. You can have a piece of material and put your contents in and then fold it up and tie it. Like a square piece of material with your herbs and your crystals in it. Sort of fold it up and then tie it around. It's up to you. Like I said, it's going to be your spell pouch, your pouch with you. So you make it how you want it, basically. And what you feel that you need. Lepidolite, that's what I was doing. So that's a big chunk of lepidolite. And I don't have lepidolite in little pieces, so I'd like to find some. So I think that would be good. Lepidolite is good for releasing suffering. It can grant you respite thanks to its calming influences, and it invites you to gently do the work you need to do when moving through those stages of grief. It invites you to release trauma and suffering and to move towards a place of deeper healing on this long and complicated journey. And it is, grief is not, it is long and it is complicated. And it's something that you just have to work through, whether we like it or not. But hopefully some of these crystals and herbs will help you if you're going through that process. Another one is clear quartz. And I've got a few clear quartzes just... So that one sits in my bedroom. That one sits on my altar. That one I carry in my pocket all the time. And this is the one I'm going to actually add to my pouch. It's just a little point. Crystal quartz, the master healer. It uplifts the lower vibes of pain and suffering, and it transmutes them into a higher healing vibe. So it's a really good one to have with you at all times for everything. I love clear quartz. Cannot get enough of it. Like I said, master healer. It's just fantastic. It also works to amplify the energies of the other crystals that you've got with you. So if you're adding it to your pouch, it'll help amplify what other crystals and herbs as well that you've put in there. So I'm going to add mine for healing. I've programmed this one for healing. So I'm popping that into my pouch. Another good one is black onyx. And that's just a little ball that I have. I don't have any smaller black onyx. That is really good for balancing and cleansing. It's also a powerful stone of protection, and it connects to your root chakra, and it grounds your energy. So it's a good stone for keeping you grounded as well. It helps to overcome helplessness and frustration, which are other feelings that we all go through during that grief period that we go through. So black onyx. I actually have a black onyx ring that I wear a lot too. Any questions so far? Hey Elizabeth, that's all right. You can catch the replay. Would this be useful in the grief? If the grief is not often... I'm not sure what you mean about that, Heather. Are you talking about the onyx or the pouch itself? I'll just give you a minute to clarify that for me. All right. While Heather's just letting me know what she means by that, I'll just go on to one of the other crystals. Another one is malachite. Malachite is that's a pendant. I just get sad once in a while. Oh, definitely. Definitely. Yeah, you make yourself one of these and just carry it with you when you're feeling that sadness. You just keep it in a drawer or a box until you need it. Keep it in a little box until you need it, and then just carry it on you. Just holding it sometimes. I hope that made sense or answered your question. So malachite, stone of transformation and healing. Very powerful nurturing stone, and it connects to your heart chakra. It helps to unlock your heart's energy center, and it promotes healing by restoring the healthy energetic flow into your body. And so brings in the positive, helps to get out the negative. So malachite. And that's a necklace that you can wear. Hey Sherry. Yes, for all types of grief and sadness. Sherry, you're right. And I think the last one I have, oh no, the second last one I have is Apache Tear. These are small round pebbles of obsidian. Apache Tear. They're a powerful healing stone, and they restore your trust in the grander scheme of things, and they support you as you heal emotional wounds. They help to restore a positive outlook on life and are an essential part of overcoming negative emotions. I would highly recommend, if you are going through any kind of grieving process, that you get yourself a piece of Apache Tear and you carry it on you all the time. I carry this a lot, not every day, but a lot of the time, most days. I find it very calming and soothing as well. So Apache Tear, that one is. The last one I have, and there are many more out there, girls. So, like I said, do your own research and find what resonates best with you. If none of these crystals resonate with you, then don't use them. Find some others that might help you. The last one I have is garnet. I don't think it looks black, but you can, if you hold it up in the light, you can actually see the red through it. I love this stone. I love it. Garnet attracts unconditional love, success, and good luck. It's a powerful manifestation stone, and it helps you fulfill your goals of overcoming the loss that you've endured. All right. The garnet extracts negative energy from your aura and it'll guide you towards a steady and grounded vibes. It also helps it also helps your positive energy to regenerate as well. So that's garnet. That is about all I have. I'm not going to put the garnet in, but I'm going to put one of my Apache Tears in there. not the one that I carry all the time, but so I'll pop that one in there. And then you can just tie it, if it's got the ties on it, you can just wrap them around and tie it. Tie it off. You could seal it in a blue wax for healing, because that's what the grieving process is. It's going through all that emotion and feelings, so that you can heal from it. And tie it off, and it's ready for you to use whenever you feel you need it. Okay, let me just catch up on some of these comments. So is there any questions or comments on that so far? I will put this up in Google Classroom, but I have about 3 that I need to finish typing and adding photos in, but I'll get them all up ASAP, I promise. Oh, wow, Misty. Misty has dirt from a garnet mine that you can find baby garnets in. Wow, that's awesome. Jennifer, no, I don't think it matters at all what colour the garnet is. If it's a stone that resonates with you for that particular purpose, then definitely use it. Cheyenne, Misty would love that opportunity. I'll stop you girls. From a sapphire mine in Montana. Far out. I can't wait to come over there, girls. I really can't. I'm going to bring 2 empty suitcases. I'll be coming home with all kinds of shit, trust me. All right, so does anyone have any questions or anything that they think I've missed or want to add? Like I said, that's just a starting point. You can feel free to do your own research. I encourage you, do your own research. Find other things that might help in your particular situation as well. These are just a general, overall information, and they're general crystals and herbs too. So, okay, all right, girls. So, anyone got any other questions or comments? Oh, thanks, Lindsay. You're very welcome. I enjoy it. I love doing this, especially talking about crystals. Yeah, I've got to clean up all my crystals now. Got shit everywhere. Any other wax colour you can use? You could use black for protection. You could use white. You could use pink for the heart. So if I used the pink bag, then I probably would have used pink candle as well. Some associate green with healing as well, so you could use green. It's up to you. Like I said, I guess it's whatever resonates with you and your particular purpose, intent that you're putting into your pouch. You might, as you're going through those stages of grief, you might make a different pouch for a different, emotional feeling that might help you sort through that. Crystals and that herbs that might help you sort through that emotion and feeling at that time. You're very welcome, girls. If you have any questions or anything, just add it to the comments, or if you know anything you want to share, please add it to the comments, and I will get everything I owe you for the last couple of lives up in the next 2 weeks into Google Classroom. All right, so all that information will be there for you. All right, lovelies, have a great evening over there, I presume. Afternoon, evening. And I will see you all soon. Blessed be, girls. Bye.